My beloved, you didn't land here by chance. Your spirit was drawn, guided by a force greater than you can name, whispering that this moment holds a key to your future. Archangel Michael, guardian of divine truth, has a message for you, a warning, yes, but also a promise of hope, protection, and a path forward. A storm is gathering, a challenge that could shake the foundations of your family, your peace, your purpose. But you're not defenseless. You're not alone. Right now, as you listen, angels are weaving a shield around you, preparing you for what's ahead. Stay with me. This isn't just a video, it's a lifeline, a divine call to rise, to protect what matters most, and to claim the destiny waiting for you. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet unease, like a shadow moving across your heart. Maybe it's a strain in your family, words left unsaid, or a fracture you've tried to ignore. Maybe it's a fear of loss, love, security, or the life you've worked so hard to build. The air feels heavy, doesn't it? Like something is coming, something you can't quite name. That's not your imagination. That's your spirit sensing a truth the world can't see. Archangel Michael stands watch over you, his sword of light cutting through the darkness, warning you of a trial that could test your strength. But hear this, trials don't come to destroy you. They come to forge you, to awaken the warrior within, to prepare you for a breakthrough that will change everything. Your family is your heart, your anchor, the people who ground you. But even the strongest bonds can fray under pressure, misunderstandings, distance, or burdens no one speaks aloud. Right now, the divine is urging you to act, to protect those connections before the storm arrives. You don't need to know exactly what's coming. You just need to trust that you're being guided. Picture this, a home filled with peace, where laughter echoes again, where love mends what's been broken. That's not a dream, it's a possibility. A future you can build if you listen to the whispers of your soul. The Creator sees your heart, knows your fears, and has sent this message to remind you. You have the power to hold your family together, to stand firm, to turn tragedy into triumph. The spiritual realm is alive around you. Can you feel it? That subtle shift, like a breeze carrying hope, or a warmth settling in your chest. That's the presence of divine protection, the energy of angels moving in your favor. Archangel Michael is clearing a path, dismantling obstacles you didn't even know were there. He's whispering, "You are stronger than you think. The love you carry, the faith you hold, it's enough to face what's coming. You've been through pain before, betrayals that stung, nights where worry kept you awake, moments when you wondered if you could keep going. Those weren't wasted. They built a resilience in you, a fire that no storm can extinguish." Let's talk about what's at stake. Your family isn't just the people you share a table with. It's the legacy you're building, the love that defines you, the purpose that flows through your blood. The enemy of your soul wants to sow division, to plant doubt, to make you feel helpless. But the divine is greater. Every time you've chosen to forgive, to reach out, to pray, even when it hurt, heaven took notice. Those moments of courage are your shield now. They're the reason you're hearing this message, the reason angels are aligning opportunities to protect what's yours. If this is stirring something in you, if your heart feels a spark of hope, take a moment to like this video. It's a small act, a signal to the universe that you're ready to stand for your family, your future, your divine purpose. The storm Michael warns of isn't just one event. It could be a financial strain pulling your family apart, a misunderstanding that festers, or a loss that tests your faith. But storms don't last forever. They pass, and what remains is what you choose to nurture: love, trust, unity. You're not powerless. You've been praying for guidance, haven't you? Asking for a way to keep your family whole, to find peace amidst chaos. This is your answer. This message is your map, pointing you toward actions that heal, words that mend, and choices that build. You don't need to see the whole path, just take the next step. Trust that the Creator is guiding you, that angels are guarding you, that your breakthrough is closer than you think. Imagine a future where your family stands stronger than ever. Picture gatherings filled with joy, where old wounds are healed, where everyone feels seen and valued. That's the abundance waiting for you, not just in wealth, but in connection, in love, in purpose. The divine isn't promising you a life without challenges. It's promising you the strength to face them, the wisdom to overcome them, the grace to transform them into stepping stones. You've been carrying burdens, guilt over past mistakes, fear of what's next, worry that you're not enough. But those burdens aren't yours to carry alone. Hand them over to the divine. Let Archangel Michael's light burn away the doubts, leaving only the truth. You are enough. You are chosen. You are ready. The enemy wants you to believe you're too late, that the cracks in your family can't be mended, that the storm will tear everything apart. But that's a lie. Every time you've chosen love over anger, hope over despair, faith over fear, you've been building a foundation stronger than any storm. Heaven has been watching, collecting your prayers, weaving them into a tapestry of divine protection. Right now, as you listen, angels are moving, aligning conversations that heal, opportunities that provide, moments that remind you of your strength. You don't have to force it, you just have to stay open, to believe that what's meant for you cannot be stolen. There's someone in your family right now, maybe a child, a partner, a parent, whose heart is waiting for you to reach out. They might not say it, but they need you, your words, your presence, your love. The divine is nudging you to act, to bridge the gap before it widens. It might feel hard, even scary, to take that step, but when you do, you'll feel the weight lift. You'll sense the angels cheering, the Creator smiling, the path clearing. This is your moment to protect what matters most, to show the enemy that your family is untouchable, held together by a love that heaven itself supports. If this resonates, if you feel the call to act, subscribe to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to these divine messages, to keep your spirit aligned with the miracles unfolding. Your financial freedom is part of this divine plan. The stress of bills, the weight of uncertainty, it's real, and it can strain even the strongest families. But the Creator sees your needs. A breakthrough is coming, not just to ease your burdens, but to empower you to build, to give, to strengthen those you love. Imagine a life where money isn't a chain, but a tool, a way to create memories, to support dreams, to bring your family closer. This isn't about sudden riches. It's about provision, about doors opening at the right time, about opportunities that feel like divine gifts. Trust that they're coming. Watch for them, a conversation that sparks an idea, a connection that opens a door, a moment that feels like destiny. You've been through valleys, times when you felt alone, when trust was broken, when hope seemed distant. Those moments weren't random. They were shaping you, teaching you to lean on something greater, to find strength in your spirit. Every tear you've shed has been seen. Every prayer you've whispered has been heard. The Creator hasn't forgotten you. Archangel Michael hasn't left your side. They're working now. Clearing will tear everything apart. But that's a lie. The truth is, you're standing at a crossroads where every choice you make ripples into eternity. Archangel Michael sees the battles you've fought, silent struggles no one else noticed, sacrifices you made without fanfare, moments when you held your family together through sheer will. Those weren't for nothing. They've carved a strength in you, a foundation that no storm can shake. Right now, the divine is urging you to lean into that strength, to trust that you're being equipped to protect what's sacred. Your family's unity, your peace, your purpose they're worth fighting for, and heaven is fighting alongside you. You've been sensing a shift, haven't you? Maybe it's a dream that felt too vivid, a conversation that lingered in your mind, or a moment of clarity that came out of nowhere. That's not random. That's the divine aligning your path, sending signals to guide you through the coming challenge. The Creator knows the weight you carry, the bills piling up, the unspoken tensions, the fear that you're not doing enough. But every worry you've whispered in the dark has been heard, every tear has been counted. And now, heaven is moving to lighten that load, to bring resources, wisdom, and people who will help you rebuild what feels broken. You're not alone in this. Angels are arranging connections, opening doors, and whispering your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your heart is a sanctuary, a place where love for your family burns bright. But even sanctuaries can feel the strain of the world, arguments that cut deeper than intended, silences that grow heavy, or fears that the future won't hold what you hope. Archangel Michael is calling you to guard that sanctuary, not with anger or control, but with faith, with patience, with words that heal. Picture this: a moment where you sit with your loved ones, where honesty replaces tension, where understanding bridges the gaps. That moment is possible. It's closer than you think. The divine is guiding you toward conversations that mend, actions that restore, and love that endures. Trust that you have the power to shape what's next. The spiritual realm is stirring around you. You might feel it as a sudden calm, a spark of hope, or even a chill that runs down your spine. That's the presence of angels, weaving a tapestry of protection over your life. They're countering the forces that want to pull you apart. Doubt that whispers you're not enough. Fear that says the storm will win. Distractions that keep you from what matters. But those forces are no match for divine power. Archangel Michael stands as your shield, his light cutting through the chaos, ensuring that nothing can steal what's meant for you. Your family's strength, your financial freedom, your purpose, they're sealed in heaven's promise, guarded by forces you can't see but can feel. You've been through seasons of lack, haven't you? Times when money felt like a chain, when bills loomed larger than your dreams, when you wondered if abundance was meant for someone else. But hear this: lack is not your destiny. The Creator designed you for overflow, for a life where you can give without fear, love without holding back, and build without limits. The storm Michael warns of might test your resources, but it won't define them. Heaven is preparing a shift, a financial breakthrough, an opportunity that feels like it was made for you, a moment where you realize you're not just surviving, but thriving. Watch for it. It might come as a conversation, an idea, or a connection that changes everything. Your family's story is bigger than this moment. It's a legacy, a thread that stretches across generations, carrying love, lessons, and dreams. The challenge you face now isn't just about today. It's about protecting that legacy, ensuring that the love you pour into your family echoes into the future. You've seen pain in your family's past, haven't you? Wounds that lingered, patterns that repeated, but you're the one chosen to break those cycles. The divine has marked you as a healer, a builder, a keeper of light. Every step you take to strengthen your family now, is a seed planted for generations you may never meet. That's the power you hold. That's the purpose you carry. The world can feel heavy, pressing down with its demands, its noise, its chaos. But you're not of the world. You're of something greater. You're a child of divine promise, a vessel of sacred hope. When you feel overwhelmed, when the storm feels too close, pause and breathe. Feel the presence of Archangel Michael, his strength surrounding you, his light guiding you. He's whispering, "You are not alone. You are not defeated. You are destined for victory." Your faith, your love, your resilience, they're weapons stronger than any challenge. Lean into them. Let them carry you through the days ahead, knowing that heaven is rewriting your story with every step. You might be wondering why this feels so urgent, why this message found you now. It's because time is bending in your favor. The divine is aligning moments, people, and opportunities to intersect with your life at just the right time. You've seen signs, haven't you? A number that keeps appearing, a song that speaks to your soul, a stranger's kindness that felt like a message. Those are heaven's fingerprints, reminders that you're on the right path. If this is resonating, if your spirit feels stirred, take a moment to like this video. It's a way to anchor yourself in this moment, to say to the universe, "I'm listening, I'm ready." Stay with this energy, because it's carrying you towards something extraordinary. The storm Michael speaks of isn't just external. Sometimes it's within anxiety that keeps you up at night, guilt over choices you can't undo, or fear that you're not enough for your family. But those inner battles are being fought for you too. Angels are dismantling the lies that hold you back, replacing them with truth. You are enough. You are loved. You are capable. The Creator sees every effort you've made, the late nights working, the quiet prayers for your family, the moments you chose love over anger. Those efforts are building a foundation, a fortress that no storm can topple. Trust that. Lean into it. Let it guide your next step. Your financial freedom is part of this divine plan. It's not about chasing wealth for its own sake, but about gaining the freedom to live fully, to love deeply, to give generously. Imagine a life where money no longer controls your choices, where you can support your family without fear, where you can pursue your purpose without restraint. That life is within reach. The divine is orchestrating opportunities, maybe a new idea, a connection, or a resource that feels like it was placed in your path. You don't need to force it. Just stay open, stay faithful, and watch how heaven moves. Your abundance is coming, not to burden you, but to empower you. The people in your life are part of this too. Some have hurt you, walked away, or doubted your worth. Their absence stings, but it's not a loss, it's a clearing. The divine is making space for those who will lift you up, who will see your heart, who will walk with you through the storm. You don't need to chase them or prove yourself. They're being guided to you, drawn by a force greater than chance. Trust the timing. When they arrive, it'll feel like a puzzle piece clicking into place, a connection that strengthens your family, your purpose, your joy. Until then, focus on the love you already have, the bonds you can nurture now. You've been asking for a sign, a confirmation that you're not alone, that your family will be okay. This is it. This message, this moment, this stirring in your soul, it's heaven speaking directly to you. You're not too broken to receive it. You're not too late to act on it. You're exactly where you need to be. And the divine is meeting you here. In the days ahead, look for the evidence, a kind word that heals, an opportunity that aligns with your needs, a moment of peace that feels like a gift. These are the markers of your breakthrough. the proof that heaven is moving. If this is speaking to you, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this divine flow, to keep receiving guidance that lights your path. The spiritual warfare around you is real. You felt it those moments when doubt creeps in, when fear feels louder than hope, when distractions pull you from what matters. That's not just life. That's the enemy trying to derail your destiny. But Archangel Michael is stronger. He's standing guard, breaking the chains that try to hold you back, clearing the fog that clouds your vision. You don't have to fight alone. Your faith, your love, your determination, they're enough to tip the scales. Speak truth over your life. Say, I am protected, I am guided, I am ready. Let those words echo in the spiritual realm, because when you declare your strength, heaven responds. Your family's future is bright, even if the path feels uncertain now. Picture it, a home where trust is rebuilt, where love is the foundation, where every challenge becomes a story of triumph. That's the legacy you're creating, the gift you're giving to those you love. The divine is equipping you with wisdom to navigate tough conversations, courage to face hard truths, and grace to forgive what's been broken. You're not just holding your family together, you're building something new, something stronger, something eternal. Every step you take now is a brick in that foundation, a testament to your faith. The world might tell you to give up, to accept division, to settle for less. But the world doesn't know your heart. It doesn't see the divine plan unfolding, the angels aligning your path, the Creator holding your future. You're not meant to settle. You're meant to rise, to protect, to thrive. Your family's story isn't one of tragedy, it's one of victory. The storm may come, but it won't define you. Your love will, your faith will, your purpose will. Keep listening, keep trusting, and watch how heaven turns your challenges into miracles. The divine knows the weight of your responsibilities, those moments when you've put others first, when you've carried the load for your family, when you've pushed through exhaustion to keep things together. Those sacrifices haven't gone unnoticed. Every effort, every quiet prayer, every choice to keep going has been etched into the heavens, building a reservoir of grace that's now ready to overflow. Archangel Michael is guarding that reservoir, ensuring that the blessings meant for you, peace, provision, unity, reach you at the perfect time. You're not just holding on, you're being held, lifted, and guided toward a future where your family thrives. You've sensed a stirring lately, haven't you? A moment when the world felt still, when a thought crossed your mind that felt too clear to be your own, or when a memory of your family sparked a longing for something deeper. That's the divine speaking, nudging you to pay attention. The storm Michael warns of might test your patience, your trust, or your ability to stay calm under pressure. But it's also an invitation to grow closer to those you love, to rebuild what's been strained, to create a home where everyone feels safe. The Creator is giving you the tools for this: wisdom to speak with kindness, strength to stand firm, and love that bridges any divide. Your heart carries dreams for your family, not just survival, but joy, connection, and a shared purpose. Maybe you imagine vacations filled with laughter, conversations that heal old wounds, or a future where your children or loved ones chase their own dreams without fear. Those dreams aren't out of reach. They're seeds planted in your soul by a divine hand, waiting for the right season to bloom. The storm may feel like a threat, but it's also clearing the ground, making space for those dreams to take root. Trust that the divine is working behind the scenes, aligning moments, people, and opportunities to bring those visions to life. The spiritual realm is active around you, pulsing with energy you can't always see but can feel. Maybe it's a warmth in your chest, a sudden sense of calm, or a thought that feels like it came from somewhere else. That's the presence of angels, weaving protection over your family, your home, your future. Archangel Michael is leading this charge, his light piercing through any force that tries to sow discord or doubt. He's whispering to you now. Your love is your power. Your faith is your shield. You are enough to face what's coming. Lean into that truth. Let it anchor you when the winds of worry blow. You've faced moments of doubt, haven't you? Times when you wondered if you're doing enough, if your family sees your heart, if your efforts matter. Those doubts are heavy, but they're not the truth. The truth is, every small act of love, every meal you've made, every prayer you've whispered, every time you've chosen patience over frustration has been building something eternal. The Creator sees your heart, knows your intentions, and is working to amplify your efforts. Your family may not always say it, but they feel your love. And that love is the glue that will hold you together through any storm. Your financial path is part of this divine tapestry. The stress of money can strain even the strongest families. Bills that pile up, dreams deferred, or the fear that you can't provide what's needed. But the divine has a plan for your provision. It's not about sudden wealth or easy answers. It's about doors opening at the right time, a job that aligns with your purpose, an idea that sparks income, or a connection that brings unexpected support. Picture a life where you can breathe easier, where you can give your family not just what they need, but what they dream of. That's the abundance the Creator is guiding you toward, a prosperity that strengthens your family's foundation. There's a moment waiting for you, a conversation or a choice that will shift everything. Maybe it's a talk with someone you've been distant from, a chance to listen, to understand, to heal. Maybe it's a decision to let go of old grudges, to forgive what's been heavy, to choose love over pride. The divine is setting the stage for that moment, arranging the right words, the right timing, the right heart. You don't need to force it. Just stay open, ready to act when the opportunity comes. When it does, it'll feel like a weight lifting, like sunlight breaking through clouds, like a step toward the family you've always wanted. The enemy of your soul wants you to feel isolated, like you're fighting this battle alone. But that's a lie. You're surrounded by unseen allies, angels who carry your prayers, spirits who guard your home, and a Creator who knows your name. Every time you've felt a spark of hope, a moment of peace, or a surge of courage, that's been their work. Archangel Michael is cutting through the noise, silencing the voices that tell you to give up, clearing the path for your family's restoration. If this message is stirring your spirit, if you feel that divine pull, take a moment to like this video. It's a way to say, I'm here, I'm ready. It's a signal to the universe that you're open to the guidance flowing through this moment. Your family's strength lies in its imperfections. The arguments, the misunderstandings, the moments of distance, they're not failures. They're opportunities to grow closer, to learn each other's hearts, to build something stronger. The divine is inviting you to see those imperfections as threads in a larger story, one where love always wins. You don't need a perfect family. You need a real one where people show up, where forgiveness flows, where everyone keeps trying. That's the legacy you're building, the gift you're giving to those you love, the promise that no storm can break. You've been carrying a vision for your future, haven't you? A picture of what could be a home filled with warmth, a life where money supports your dreams, a family that stands together no matter what. That vision isn't a fantasy. It's a glimpse of what the divine has planned, a blueprint for the abundance waiting for you. The storm Michael warns of is a test, but it's also a doorway. It's pushing you to act, to speak, to love in ways that shape your future. Every choice you make now, every kind word, every brave step, every prayer adds a brick to that vision, building a reality where your family thrives. The spiritual forces around you are moving faster now. You might feel it as a quickening in your pulse, a clarity in your thoughts, or a sense that something big is coming. That's the divine accelerating your path, aligning events to protect your family, to bring provision, to restore what's been strained. Archangel Michael is leading this charge, his presence a reminder that no force can stand against heaven's plan for you. He's whispering, keep going, keep loving, keep trusting. Your faith is the key that unlocks this plan, the spark that lights the way through any darkness. You've known pain, haven't you? Moments when you felt stretched thin, when your family's struggles weighed heavy, when you wondered if you could keep carrying the load. Those moments weren't meant to break you. They were meant to show you your strength, to teach you that you can endure, that you can rise. The Creator has been with you in every one of those moments, holding your heart, guiding your steps, preparing you for this season. Now, as the storm approaches, you're not the same person you were. You're stronger, wiser, ready to protect what matters most with a love that nothing can shake. Your financial freedom is closer than you realize. It's not about chasing money, but about stepping into a flow of provision that supports your family's dreams. Maybe it's a new opportunity, a skill you've overlooked, or a connection that opens a door. The divine is arranging these pieces, ensuring that your needs are met in ways that feel like miracles. Imagine a life where you can provide without worry, where you can surprise your loved ones with moments of joy, where money becomes a tool for building memories. That's the prosperity waiting for you. A gift from the Creator to strengthen your family's bond. There's someone in your life right now, someone who needs your presence more than you know. Maybe they're quiet, hiding their struggles, or maybe they're pushing you away, testing your love. The divine is nudging you to reach out, to listen, to show them they're not alone. It won't be easy. It might feel awkward or uncertain, but that small act, those words, that gesture, that moment of connection could be the turning point that keeps your family whole. Trust your instincts. Trust the divine timing. When you act in love, angels move, doors open, and healing begins. The spiritual realm is buzzing with purpose for you. You might sense it in the quiet moments, when the world feels still, or in the sudden clarity of a decision you need to make. That's heaven speaking, guiding you toward choices that protect your family, that build your future, that honor your purpose. Archangel Michael is clearing the way, removing distractions, silencing doubts, and ensuring that your path is lit with divine light. You don't need to see every step, you just need to take the next one, knowing that the Creator is with you, that your family is worth it, that your destiny is unfolding. Your soul carries a spark, a divine light that's been with you through every trial, every joy, every moment you've poured into your family. That spark isn't dimmed by the challenges you face, it's fueled by them. The Creator placed it within you, a gift to guide you through the storm Archangel Michael warns of. Right now, that light is growing brighter, illuminating the path to protect your loved ones, to mend what's strained, to build a future where your family stands unshaken. You're not just a parent, a sibling, a partner. You're a guardian of a sacred bond, chosen to carry this light forward. You've felt moments of clarity, haven't you? Times when a thought hit you like a whisper, when a memory of your family stirred something deep, or when you sensed a shift in the air, like the world was holding its breath. That's the divine at work, speaking to your spirit, preparing you for what's ahead. The storm might bring tension, a disagreement that lingers, a financial strain that tests your patience, or a fear that the future won't hold what you hope. But those moments are also opportunities, doorways to deeper connection, to choices that strengthen your family's foundation. The Creator is guiding you to see them not as threats, but as chances to grow closer. Your home is more than a place, it's a sanctuary, a space where love takes root, where memories are made, where your family finds strength. The divine is calling you to protect that sanctuary, to fill it with peace, with understanding, with trust. Picture this, a moment where your family gathers, where laughter drowns out worry, where everyone feels seen and valued. That's not a distant dream. It's a reality you can build, one choice at a time. The storm may test your home, but it can't destroy what's rooted in love. Your words, your actions, your faith, they're the bricks that fortify this sanctuary, making it a haven no challenge can breach. The spiritual forces around you are moving with purpose. You might feel it as a sudden stillness, a warmth that wraps around you, or a thought that feels too profound to be your own. That's the presence of angels, aligning the pieces of your life to protect what matters most. Archangel Michael is at the forefront, his strength a shield against anything that tries to fracture your family. He's whispering, "Your love is enough. Your faith is enough. You are enough." Those words aren't just comfort, they're power, a reminder that you carry divine strength within you, a force that no storm can overcome. You've known sacrifice, haven't you? Times when you gave up your own needs for your family, when you stayed strong even when you felt weak, when you kept going despite the weight. Those moments weren't lost, they were investments, seeds planted in sacred ground, now ready to bloom into blessings. The Creator has seen every one, every late night, every quiet worry, every prayer for your loved ones. Now, those seeds are sprouting, bringing provision, healing, and opportunities that will lift your family higher. Your sacrifices have built a legacy, one that the divine is guarding and growing with every step you take. Your financial path is being reshaped. The burden of money, bills, debts, or the fear of not having enough can feel like a wall between you and your family's dreams. But that wall is crumbling. The divine is opening channels of abundance, not to overwhelm you, but to free you. Imagine a life where you can plan a future without fear, where you can surprise your family with moments of joy, where your resources match your heart's desires. That's the prosperity the Creator is leading you toward, a flow of provision that supports your purpose, strengthens your bonds, and lets you give without holding back. Watch for the signs, an idea that sparks, a connection that opens a door, a moment that feels like divine timing. There's a conversation waiting to happen, one that could change everything. Maybe it's with someone you've drifted from, someone whose heart needs your words, or someone who's been waiting for you to listen. The divine is setting the stage for this moment, softening hearts, guiding words, aligning timing. It won't be easy. Truth rarely is, but it will be worth it. When you speak with love, when you listen with care, you're not just mending a moment, you're building a bridge to a stronger future. Trust your heart. Trust the divine nudge. When you act, angels will amplify your efforts, turning small steps into lasting change. The enemy wants you to feel powerless, like the storm will sweep away everything you've built. But that's not the truth. You're surrounded by divine allies, forces that move in ways you can't see but can sense. Every time you've chosen hope over despair, love over anger, faith over fear, you've weakened the enemy's hold. Archangel Michael is dismantling those lies, clearing the shadows that try to dim your light. If this message is stirring something in you, if you feel that spark of divine strength, take a moment to like this video. It's a way to anchor yourself in this energy, to signal to the universe that you're ready to protect your family, your purpose, your peace. Your family's story is still being written. The challenges you face now, whether it's distance, misunderstanding, or pressure, are just chapters, not the ending. You're the author of what comes next, guided by a divine hand. Every choice you make to show up, to forgive, to love despite the pain, adds a page to a story of triumph. The Creator sees the bigger picture, the one where your family stands stronger, where your home is a beacon of hope, where your love becomes a legacy. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep writing, keep choosing, keep believing that your story is one of victory. You've been carrying a vision for your family's future, haven't you? A hope for days filled with connection, for a life where everyone thrives, for a home where love is the loudest voice. That vision is sacred, a gift from the divine, a map to guide you through the storm. The challenges you face now are refining that vision, teaching you what matters most, showing you the strength you carry. Every step you take toward that vision, every kind word, every brave choice, every moment of faith brings it closer to reality. The Creator is with you, shaping that future, ensuring that your dreams for your family take root. The spiritual realm is alive with movement. You might sense it in the quiet moments, when a breeze feels like a whisper, or when a thought lands with unshakable clarity. That's heaven working, aligning the pieces of your life to protect your loved ones, to bring provision, to restore what's been strained. Archangel Michael is your guide, his presence a reminder that no force can stand against divine purpose. He's whispering, keep your heart open, keep your faith strong. Your family is held in sacred hands. Your love, your prayers, your resilience, they're the tools heaven is using to build something beautiful. You've known moments of loneliness, haven't you? Times when you felt like you were carrying your family's burdens alone, when no one saw the weight on your shoulders. But you were never alone. The Creator has been with you, holding every worry, hearing every prayer, guiding every step. Those moments of solitude were shaping you, teaching you to trust in something greater, preparing you to lead your family through this storm. Now, as you stand at this crossroads, you're not just carrying the load, you're carrying a light, one that will guide your loved ones to safety, to healing, to hope. Your financial freedom is a piece of this divine puzzle. It's not about wealth for its own sake, but about the freedom to live fully, to love deeply, to build without fear. The divine is moving resources toward you, opportunities that feel like gifts, ideas that spark provision, connections that open unexpected doors. Imagine a life where you can give your family not just what they need, but what they dream of: moments of joy, opportunities to grow, a future without limits. That's the abundance waiting for you. A promise from the Creator that your needs will be met, your heart will be lifted, your family will be strengthened. There's someone in your family whose heart is waiting for you to reach out. Maybe they're struggling in silence, hiding their pain, or maybe they're pushing you away, unsure how to ask for help. The divine is nudging you to act, to listen, to show them they're not alone. It might feel hard, even uncertain, but that small step, a kind word, a moment of presence, a gesture of love, could be the spark that changes everything. Trust the timing, trust your heart. When you move in love, heaven moves with you, amplifying your efforts, healing what's broken, building what's meant to last. Your heart holds a map, a divine blueprint for your family's future, drawn by the Creator's hand. Every hope you've nurtured, every prayer for your loved ones, every vision of a stronger, closer family, it's all part of that map. The storm Archangel Michael warns of isn't here to erase that map. It's here to refine it, to show you what's worth holding on to guide you toward choices that bring your vision to life. You're not just navigating challenges, you're building a legacy, one rooted in love, faith, and divine purpose. You've felt a pull lately, haven't you? A moment when time seemed to slow, when a thought about your family felt heavy with meaning, or when a quiet voice inside urged you to act. That's the divine speaking, stirring your spirit to prepare for what's ahead. The storm might bring uncertainty, a financial strain that tests your resolve, a misunderstanding that needs patience, or a fear that the future won't hold what you hope. But those aren't dead ends. They're invitations to lean into your strength, to choose connection over distance, to trust that the Creator is guiding you toward a brighter path. Your family is a tapestry woven from shared moments, struggles, and dreams. Every laugh, every tear, every quiet moment of understanding, it's a thread in that tapestry, creating something beautiful and enduring. The divine is calling you to protect that tapestry, to mend the frayed edges, to add new threads of love and trust. Picture this: a day when your family feels whole again, when old wounds are replaced with new memories, when everyone knows they belong. That's not a fantasy. It's a reality you can shape, one choice at a time, with the Creator's guidance lighting your way. The spiritual realm is humming with energy around you. You might feel it as a sudden calm, a warmth in your soul, or a thought that lands with unshakable clarity. That's the work of angels, weaving a shield of protection over your family, your home, your heart. Archangel Michael stands at the center, his presence a fortress against anything that tries to pull you apart. He's whispering, "Your faith is your anchor, your love is your strength. You are ready for this." Those words are a call to action, a reminder that you carry divine power within you, a force that no challenge can overcome. You've carried burdens for your family, haven't you? Times when you put their needs above your own, when you held back tears to stay strong, when you kept going even when you felt empty. Those moments weren't lost. They were offerings, sacred acts that the Creator has seen and honored. Every sacrifice has been stored in heaven's vault, ready to pour back into your life as blessings, peace for your home, provision for your needs, healing for your heart. Your family feels those sacrifices, even if they don't always say it. They're the foundation of the strength you'll need for the days ahead. Your financial path is being reshaped by divine hands. The weight of money bills that loom, dreams deferred, or the fear of falling short can feel like a barrier to your family's joy. But that barrier is dissolving. The Creator is opening streams of abundance, not to burden you with wealth, but to give you freedom to live, to love, to build. Imagine a life where you can plan without worry, where you can create moments of joy for your loved ones, where your resources align with your heart's desires. That's the prosperity waiting for you, a flow of provision that feels like a gift, delivered through opportunities, ideas, or connections that carry divine timing. There's a moment on the horizon, a chance to rebuild something in your family. Maybe it's a bond that's been strained, a trust that needs mending, or a conversation that's been avoided too long. The divine is preparing you for that moment, softening hearts, guiding words, aligning circumstances. It might feel daunting, even risky, to take that step, but when you do, it'll feel like a release, like a door opening to a new chapter. You don't need to have all the answers. Just trust the nudge, the quiet voice that says, "Now is the time." When you act in love, angels amplify your efforts, turning small gestures into lasting change. The enemy wants you to believe you're alone, that the storm will overwhelm you, that your family's bonds are too fragile to endure. But that's not the truth. You're surrounded by divine forces, unseen allies who carry your prayers, guard your heart, and clear your path. Every time you've chosen hope, every time you've reached out despite the pain, you've pushed back the darkness. Archangel Michael is breaking those chains, silencing the doubts that try to hold you back. If this message is stirring your soul, if you feel that divine spark, consider liking this video. It's a way to stay rooted in this moment, to tell the universe you're ready to protect your family, your peace, your purpose. Your family's strength is in its roots, love, trust, and the shared journey you've walked together. The storm might shake those roots, but it can't uproot them. You're the one chosen to tend them, to nurture what's strong, to heal what's wounded. The divine is giving you the tools for this: patience to listen, courage to speak, grace to forgive. Imagine a future where your family stands as a united front, where every challenge becomes a story of resilience, where your love is the anchor that holds everyone steady. That future starts with the choices you make now, the faith you hold, the love you give. You've been carrying a hope for your family, haven't you? A vision of days filled with warmth, where everyone feels valued, where your home is a refuge from the world. That hope is sacred, a gift from the divine, a promise that the Creator is working to fulfill. The storm is a test, but it's also a catalyst, pushing you to act, to strengthen those bonds, to build that refuge. Every step you take toward that hope, every kind word, every moment of presence, every prayer brings it closer to reality. The divine is with you, shaping that future, ensuring that your family's story is one of triumph. The spiritual realm is alive with purpose for you. You might sense it in the quiet moments, when a thought feels like a message, or when a feeling of peace washes over you without explanation. That's heaven moving, aligning the pieces of your life to protect your loved ones, to bring provision, to restore what's been strained. Archangel Michael is your guide, his light cutting through any darkness that tries to dim your path. He's whispering, "Keep your heart open. Keep your faith steady. Your family is held in divine hands. Your love, your prayers, your resilience, they're the keys that unlock this divine plan, lighting the way forward." You've known moments of doubt, haven't you? Times when you wondered if your efforts were enough, if your family would stay whole, if you could face what's coming. Those doubts are heavy, but they're not your truth. The truth is, every step you've taken, every time you've chosen love, every prayer you've whispered, every moment you've kept going has been building a fortress of strength. The Creator has seen it all, holding your heart, guiding your path, preparing you for this season. Now, as the storm looms, you're not the same person you were. You're stronger, ready to lead your family through with a love that nothing can break. Your financial freedom is a piece of this divine puzzle. It's not about chasing riches, but about gaining the freedom to live fully, to love deeply, to build without fear. The divine is moving resources toward you, opportunities that feel like gifts, ideas that spark provision, connections that open unexpected doors. Imagine a life where you can give your family not just what they need, but what they dream of: moments of joy, opportunities to grow, a future without limits. That's the abundance the Creator is guiding you toward. A promise that your needs will be met, your heart will be lifted, your family will be strengthened. There's someone in your family waiting for your light. Maybe they're struggling in silence, unsure how to ask for help, or maybe they're distant, needing you to reach out. The divine is nudging you to act, to listen, to show them they're not alone. It might feel uncertain, even vulnerable, to take that step, but that small act, a kind word, a moment of presence, a gesture of love, could be the spark that changes everything. Trust the timing, trust your heart. When you move in love, heaven moves with you, amplifying your efforts, healing what's broken, building what's meant to last. Your spirit carries a quiet strength, a resilience forged in moments when you chose to keep going, to love despite the pain, to hold your family close even when the world felt heavy. That strength isn't just yours, it's a gift from the divine, a fire that burns brighter with every challenge. Archangel Michael sees it, guarding that flame, ensuring it lights your path through the storm he's warned you about. You're not just surviving this moment, you're shaping a future where your family stands taller, bound by a love that no force can break. You've noticed subtle signs, haven't you? A moment when a stranger's words felt like a message, a dream that lingered too vividly, or a sudden urge to reach out to someone you love. That's the Creator whispering, guiding your steps, preparing you for what's ahead. The storm might bring tension, a financial strain that presses on your heart, a silence that grows between you and a loved one, or a fear that your efforts aren't enough. But those aren't endings, they're openings, chances to show up, to listen, to rebuild with love. The divine is giving you the clarity to see these moments as steps toward a stronger, more united family. Your home is a sacred space, a haven where your family's story unfolds. It's where laughter is born, where tears are held, where love grows through every season. The divine is calling you to nurture that space, to fill it with warmth, with trust, with moments that matter. Imagine this, a day when your home feels like a refuge, where everyone gathers without fear, where love drowns out the noise of the world. That's not a distant hope. It's a reality you can create, one choice at a time. The storm may test your haven, but it can't destroy what's built on faith, guarded by angels and blessed by the Creator. The spiritual realm is vibrant around you. You might feel it as a quiet peace, a sudden spark of hope, or a thought that feels too big to be your own. That's the work of angels, weaving a web of protection over your family, your dreams, your future. Archangel Michael is leading them, his light a barrier against anything that tries to sow discord or doubt. He's whispering, your heart is your guide, your love is your power, you are ready. Those words are a call to trust yourself, to lean into the strength you've built, to know that you're equipped to face whatever comes. You've carried hopes for your family, haven't you? Dreams of days when everyone feels connected, when laughter fills the air, when your love is the foundation they stand on. Those hopes aren't fleeting. They're promises, etched in your soul by the divine, waiting for the right moment to unfold.